The College of Arts and Sciences Psychology Department convocation will be held at 4 p.m. at Walter Brown Arena, located in the Case Physical Education Center, 285 Badcock Street. Family and guests should depart from the stadium through exits 1, 4, 5, and 6, and proceed to the arena following the highlighted route. Ladies and gentlemen, in the event that the all-university commencement runs late, individual school and college diploma convocations will be delayed accordingly, allowing family and guests ample time to arrive at their destinations. Thank you for your cooperation.
Dolu. Dolu.
I call upon President Robert Brown to now preside over these exercises.
Boston University's commencement exercises. We welcome not only our graduates and their guests who are here on Nickerson Field, but those who join us via radio and the internet. We gather here on this magnificent Sunday afternoon as a community to celebrate the accomplishments of the young men and women who are the 2012 graduates of Boston University. Because of your accomplishments and the support of devoted families and friends, you are prepared to take the next steps in your lives, realizing dreams, fulfilling the promise you brought with you when you first enrolled. Great celebrations are often tinged with contradictory underlying emotions. That is perhaps the price of our self-conscious humanity. This year, the underlying tones of our celebration are more powerful and poignant and melancholy than they might have been in most years.
And now, friends, please remain standing for the national anthem to be led by Mr. Michael Conviser, who is graduating with his bachelor's degree in music from the College of Fine Arts. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, moves broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. I now present Layla Balhami, a senior who will receive her bachelor's degree from the College of Arts and Sciences. She will speak on behalf of the class of 2012.
President Brown, members of the Board of Trustees and Overseers, faculty, family and friends, and fellow members of the class of 2012. It is an honor to speak to you today. Today, I would like to share a story that I know will resonate with each and every one of us. This story is about the freshman fear. Sitting here as seniors, that fear seems to be a quiet whisper in our college memories, quieted by our accomplishments and the bittersweet passage of time. Yet I am not so sure our college years will be the last time we feel that pesky fear. The fact is, while we are seniors at Boston University, we are still super freshmen to the School of Life. Boston University has taught us the importance of putting ourselves out there through giving us many leadership, extracurricular, and academic opportunities for growth. To illustrate the impact BU has had on us, I would like to share a short story about how I overcame my freshman fear. And I know if we were to pass the microphone to each person here, everyone would have a similar story about overcoming his or her freshman fear. Now for the story. As a philosophy major, you could say that every day my study has been to try to figure out how to live a good life. And after reading thousands upon thousands of pages of books from countless philosophers, my freshman fear began. I started to feel lost in all the answers these great thinkers were giving me. Each philosopher seemed more convinced about his ideas than the last. What was worse was that I found myself agreeing with conflicting opinions. I felt that there was a secret that everyone else was in on, but that I had never heard. For a few months, I was quiet, trying to really listen to the words. Independent work. And with that phrase, my freshman fear went away because at that moment I knew there was room for me to make my mark on this world. I share this story with you today for two reasons. The first being that our time at Boston University was largely shaped by this remarkable faculty. They inspire us to grow as people and lifelong learners, and are there for us as mentors to give us advice and support, never really asking for anything in return. When we were freshmen, we thought that the seniors had all the answers. So here it is. I'm here to tell you the senior secret. And it is that there is no secret. Now, I'm sorry if that disappointed you, but I want to show you that in that phrase lies something deeper. In fact, it is one of the most important things Boston University has taught us. Sure, we have learned technical skills to bring our ideas to fruition and had real-life experiences to practice those skills, but the most unique thing about a Boston University education is that it takes this secret to heart, permeating this belief through its coursework. The fact that there is no secret means that the illusion that someone has all the answers is false. The truth is, no one has all the answers, and knowing that, we can start to clean up this world together because it gives us the permission to trust ourselves, take chances, and do something different to create our own splendid, independent work. In lending your fresh perspective to help the world, be prepared to be misunderstood. The path to greatness runs perpendicular and maybe even on a different plane than conventional paths. And if what I'm telling you right now may seem quite obvious, it's only because we've learned it all at BU. It may not always be explicitly stated, but the BU culture has nurtured our independent thought, always reminding each student to be you.
You faced a medical discharge, and many would have welcomed that opportunity to let wounds heal and put away the uniform, but you did not. You served in the Navy for another 21 years, achieving the rank of captain. You worked as a civilian in the Department of Defense and then returned home to Boston, where you became Commissioner and then Secretary of the Massachusetts Department of Veteran Services, retiring in 2011. Your Medal of Honor citation credits you with brilliant leadership and resolute determination. You have shown these qualities throughout your life, and we thank you for your magnificent service. Thomas G. Kelly, patriot, hero, and public servant, Boston University is proud to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. Will Trustee Richard Godfrey please escort our honored guest to the podium?
Mr. President,
Trustee Godfrey.
it is my privilege to present to you the Honorable Sandra Lynch, the Chief Judge of the First Circuit Federal Court of Appeals.
You are a woman for whom the word first is commonplace in a very uncommon way. After graduating from the law school at Boston University, you became the first female law clerk in U.S. District Court for Rhode Island, and later the first woman to head the litigation department of Foley, Hoag, and Elliott. You were the first woman appointed to the United States Court of Appeals for the First Circuit, and the first woman to become that court's chief judge. If we were to consider only your lifelong record of successfully breaking gender barriers, your career would be exceptionally notable. But that would be, however, a very incomplete view of all that you have accomplished. Your record as an attorney and as a jurist is even more impressive. From your days as general counsel to the Massachusetts Department of Education to your current time on the bench, you have demonstrated not only a devotion to the rule of law, but also an understanding that court cases and judicial decisions affect the lives of people in many ways, and that a judge is indeed a servant of the people. You recognize that your decisions will serve as precedents, extending the reach of a particular trial and its outcome far, far beyond your courtroom, your district, and the present day. Your decisions, crafted with precision and clarity, are among the most cited by other courts and law journals. Deservedly, you have earned the highest respect of your peers on the bench and those who come before you in the courtroom. Sandra L. Lynch, attorney, judge, and alumni.
Mr. President.
Trustee Leventhal.
Mr. President, I have the honor to present Leonard Nimoy for Boston University's honorary degree.
Most actors would relish the role of Tovia, the Ukrainian milkman in Fiddler on the Roof, or Dysart, the psychiatrist in Epis. You have played both in small theaters and on Broadway, and done so exceptionally well. In contrast, we suspect that most actors would be daunted when presented with the challenge of playing for the first time a green-blooded, pointy-eared, virtually emotional, half-elf and half-human space traveler. But not you. We would expect that some actors who would accept such a role might be able to turn in an adequate performance. But we doubt that anyone other than you could have taken on the challenge and turned the character of Spock into one that is enduring, beloved, and a symbol for friendship, good faith, and the great potential of humanity. The iconic status of Spock is above all a measure of your talent as an actor and your character as a person. This is a role that you have not only played over the course of several decades, but one that you have guarded and nurtured. The result has been a multi-dimensional figure that entertains, informs, and enriches the viewer. You have applied your talent to both sides of the lens and the fourth wall. Your remarkably rich and diverse work as a writer, actor, director, and photographer has been widely acclaimed by critics and audiences alike. One of the most memorable and often quoted lines is, "Live long and prosper." Thanks to your long life and many talents, we have all prospered through your art and work on stage, television, and in the cinema. Leonard S. Nimoy, actor, writer, director, photographer, and friend, Boston University is proud to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa.